If you want to become a VTuber this year, you better brace yourself. So before you make that big leap and get yourself into a heap of trouble, let me share my insights and experiences for what I've learned over the years that I've both watched and been a VTuber myself. First off, you need to be honest with yourself and start for the right reasons. Sadly, joining for reasons like wanting to be famous, getting hired by a big agency, or making a lot of money, and other lofty goals, they result in heartbreak and burnout. But don't get me wrong here. It is totally achievable with hard work, dedication, and a dash of luck. But the odds are against you. The community is huge. You are just starting out, and you will be squaring off against a bunch of people who have been in this game way longer. And another thing to note is that the VTubing community is advertised as this super friendly group that welcomes everyone no matter what, and we eat sunshine and poop rainbows. But don't believe any of that hype. At the end of the day, any group of people is just that, a group of people. So some will be good and some not so much. You may find your lifelong bestie or your arch nemesis, and telling them apart isn't easy sometimes. And on top of all the normal streaming stuff, like a computer, a camera, microphone, buying games, layouts, etc., if you want to be a VTuber, you have to add in some additional expenses like the specialized software. And that's more stuff that your computer has to run while you're streaming. And if you add in the cost of, I'd say, your average custom model, tack on another $1,500 to your initial setup costs. But enough of me being a pessimistic Pandora. Let's switch to the positive. If you're starting for reasons like wanting to have fun, find friends, just be an awesome anime character, then I think you'll be just fine. Just be sure to be honest with yourself. Make sure you don't secretly harbor any of those other reasons. They can and will creep up later. And for the record, there's nothing wrong if those are your goals. You just need to be aware of them and plan accordingly. Casually having fun and actively working towards a lofty goal are very different paths. For example, you just having fun on stream doesn't guarantee fame and fortune, so going in with that type of expectation is not healthy. Been there, done that. Master the ninja support jutsu by liking, subscribing, and stabbing that bell to be notified of new adventures. Find my socials in the comments or at Pandoramonium.com. And if you leave a comment, I might just reply. In summary, is VTubing worth it? Absolutely. But just be honest with yourself about why you're doing it and what you want to get out of it before you even start. Is it easy? Yep, if you want to have fun. Not so much if you want to grow and be famous. And can you be famous? Absolutely. But you have to work hard, be dedicated, and just be a little bit lucky. And it's time for some foxy tips. Start with what you have. You do not need to buy expensive stuff. You don't even need an expensive model. It can be a PNG tuber, which is just 2 pictures with your mouth open and your mouth closed. That's how I started. And if you want a rigged model, you don't need an expensive one. There are some general use models on Etsy starting at $5. And regardless of your path, you should have fun. Even if you want to be famous, doing something you don't like or even hate is never good. And finally, do not compare yourself to others. It is bad for your mental health. Instead, set goals and only compare yourself to your past self to see all that you've achieved. If you've made it this far into the video, thank you. Also, please let me know what you think of today's topic. Have I missed anything? Any words of wisdom that you would share? Ideas for future videos? Leave it all in the comment section below. And until next time, Ninja Vanish! I need to work on my Ninja Vanish.